and welcome back to the Daily Marz, a talk show where we talk about whatever the fuck we want. My name's David.
And I'm Javie.
And today we got a very special guest with us.
Eric Ayala with the whiskey review.
Oh, I hate this guy. They know champagne. Eric Ayala.
I mean champagne PP.
Guest, go ahead and introduce yourself properly.
Alright, fine. Eric Lee.
Again, he's been on the show too.
Who else do we got in this chat that I could use?
Jaybird Videos.
Jaybird Videos. Yeah. Nah, just kidding.
Who's never
It's
been
your
on
boy.
the show.
He has. At
He
the very
has.
beginning, yeah, he has. He was probably like my second episode, actually, my second or third episode.
That's right. This is before y'all hate each other.
This is way before that.
Wow.
But we're good now.
Luden Louie? Nathan?
Nathan, Nate,
Sorry, you need parental.
you need parental consent for that one.
Yikes. Alright, it's your boy Sleepy PP.
Sleepy baby.
Sleepy
Yep.
PP.
Whiskey review and whiskey dick. What?
Yeah, so we got Sleepy on the show today. And y'all know
Wait,
as
we don't have that one?
Yeah,
we do with our voice. You can hear it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but so Sleepy coming all the way from Wisconsin to be on the show. No, I'm just kidding.
Wisconsin.
No, we're not that cool.
No, it is that dedicated. Nah.
No,
We ain't going back.
No shit, but yeah. So like let's just like the show today is about New Year's resolutions. What we're gonna do as content creators next year. What we plan on doing for the year. You know, all that good shit. But we're gonna start off. Let Sleepy introduce himself. You know, a little bit about him.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Sleepy PP. You have came here late tonight for a whiskey review. Nah, just kidding. Just average dude. I mean, work and going to get this whole Twitch, YouTube thing started up. Probably more YouTube though.
Oh yeah.
Seeing a lot more success on
Fuck
YouTube
Twitch.
with y'all.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I know we're
There's
good.
also some political sides on that I don't agree with on Twitch.
Yeah, I agree.
But nah.
Yeah.
That's
So that's Sleepy.
that's this New Year's resolution. time to make this bread and start from nothing.
Dude.
Turn
Yeah,
nothing
man.
into something. Oh, what's his name?
Dude,
Stephen Hawking. I mean, that is
That's
his
the
theory.
same.
Yeah. Something being made out of nothing.
I like that. So we're gonna start this year
Just
off.
not as smart. Way dumber. Oh god.
Oh god.
Are we breaking into
He
song?
doesn't believe in God.
There is no
Yeah,
God.
but so we're gonna start off with talking about our New Year's resolutions and what we plan on doing this year. So me personally, I'm gonna rebrand everything. I started a new gaming channel, new logo, new artwork, new everything like that. The David Espinosa Speaks channel. Same old. You know, I only posted like 3 videos last year. Well, I mean for y'all, last year. For us, current year, because we're shooting this on New Year's. So you hear the. It's not because we're on the west side. It's because they're popping fireworks outside. But yeah,
We're kind
and
of on the west side.
I mean we're on the west side, but that's not why there's. You hear all the. Yeah, no.
Skirt.
But yeah, but I'm giving myself a year. That's it, guys. That's if I don't at least I'm on some sort of like road or what do you call it?
Path?
Like, a path to being at least on the road to where I need to be. Like not only like financially but successfully when it comes to YouTube and turning it into a full-time career, I'm gonna give up. So, David Espinosa Speaks channel, 1 video every week to start off until I can get back into the road of things, because fuck COVID, fucked up my whole fucking year. And then gaming channel, rebranding everything, started from scratch, beer reviews on Beer Gardeners. Every once in a while, not gonna put a lot of focus this year. But that's it, guys. I'm on my last year. That's all I can say.
Similarly, I'm giving myself 2 years, a little bit different than David. Not the year aspect as far as quitting YouTube, but I'm giving myself 2 years. Same thing, to become either a millionaire or on the obvious path to becoming a millionaire. So obviously I'm going to give it my all. But if nothing happens, I'm not just going to quit YouTube. We're going to quit life. That's a little bit ambiguous there. I don't want to go into that, but I am absolutely serious on that.
No, you're not.
As far as COVID goes, how terrible is my life when 2020 was actually one of the better years of my life, which is insane because I had COVID, I was in the hospital, I was dying. Those are not fireworks, they are gunshots. We are in the West Side. Get down, everybody. But yeah, hopefully you hear me more than all of this. So
I'm gonna add the SpongeBob 5 years later. Right? Huh?
I thought you were gonna
Maybe.
add my leg.
Maybe.
When he was saying get down.
Hopefully I don't have to repeat myself. Am I gonna have to repeat myself?
Yeah, repeat yourself just in case.
Oh,
Just in case. I'll
I
cut it
hate
out. Either way.
Alright guys, so similarly to David, for those of you that don't know, there was a whole firework montage outside as I was speaking, so I have to repeat myself, so I hate it here even more. I might give myself even less time now because of so. But I'm giving myself 2 years. So my birthday is January 10th. It has nothing to do with the new year. It has to do with me becoming 30 in 2 years because I'm going to become 28 January 10th of 2021, which is insane to me. Anyways, 2 years of busting my ass to make something out of myself, to either become a millionaire or be on the path to becoming a millionaire. If not, I'm going to not just quit YouTube. We're going to go ahead and quit this thing called life. That is absolutely serious. Everybody's laughing, but you're invited to my funeral. It's going to be lit. But that's, of course, saying that I'm not going to become a millionaire. That's going to happen. But literally, I'm going to bust my ass. I bust my ass for everybody else. Did I say bust my ass?
Buff your ass.
I bust my
You
ass.
buff your ass?
I busted my ass for everybody else these last few years, and I'm not going to do that anymore. I'm going to bust my ass for myself. So we're going to see what happens with that, because 2020 was actually a really great year, and that has to say a lot about how my life has been, because 2020 was shit for everybody else. For me, it was like, hey, dude, this is pretty cool. Like, dude, well, y'all's most terrible year was usually like a Tuesday in the past several years of my life, you know, like, oh my gosh, this is the worst year of my life. I'm like, bro, that was Tuesday of 2019 for me, you know what I mean?
Oh my god, I lost my job.
It's like, what? Dude, I've lost like so many jobs. This is insane. Anyways, yeah, and that saying that I had COVID back in June and went to the hospital, nearly died. It was insane. I suffered from freaking double pneumonia for like 2 months afterwards. It was awful, but it was still better than many years before, you know what I mean? So anyways, that's a little bit about my New Year's resolution of what we're going to do and accomplish. So yeah, sleepy.
Only thing I have to ask about you, if you're serious on ending your life, you have to go out fighting a bear.
Well,
he's
so
not gonna lose
so
to
the
a bear.
thing about this.
No, alright, because look,
So I
if you
believe I
lose-
can beat a bear. I truly believe that
I
I can
second
kill a
that.
bear with my bare hands. I truly believe that. So you want me to go out fighting a bear? That's not gonna
Yes.
happen. I'm gonna kill the bear
So,
and I'm
like-
still gonna be alive.
like-
Well,
in-
this is what happens, because if you don't, then you die.
so the thing about wanting
But if you win, then that's something that's an accomplishment.
That's true.
And you can say it.
The thing about me wanting to end my life, like you know, I want to die, or I don't want to die. I just don't want to be alive anymore. If that makes sense.
No,
Anyways,
stop.
If something's going to kill me, I absolutely believe that it has to be worthy of killing me. So like if somebody comes up to me with a gun and points it to my head, I'm gonna kill you, blah blah blah. I'm gonna do whatever I can to kill that person. And it has nothing to do with me struggling to survive. It has to do with me not believing that they're worthy enough to kill me. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? You're not fucking worthy to kill me, bro. Like, you gotta come at me with a fucking army. I'll take that whole army out and kill all your bears. What's up? They're not worthy.
What if the dude just shoots and doesn't say anything?
Oh, well, then I'm dead. He was worthy. He was smart. He was smart enough to not argue and drag it out. Like, oh, you gotta do this or I'm gonna kill you. He's like, no, bro. I'm like, I'm not gonna argue with you. I'm gonna do whatever I can. Fucking rip your insides out.
Give him the old dick twist.
Yeah, no. When you,
No lie.
When
Like,
you did that, I was like...
I never understood that in movies. It's like, oh, I'm gonna kill you. Yeah, it's like, why are you crying? Like, just do what you're gonna do, and if he kills you, you're dead, whatever. If not, he obviously wasn't worthy of taking your life.
Suspense.
That makes sense. Like, I would add, like, if to put in perspective, because this is an audio show, and some people, if you haven't seen Javie or you don't know Javie, you know,
He's sitting there.
Javie wants to fight a black bear, and so
I don't want to
in
fight a
my
black
head-
bear. I want to kill the biggest bear
in general. Okay,
ever.
but so let's just rewind a little bit. So when we went to Colorado, we went to Colorado. Javie said I want to fight a black bear, right? And so in my head, I'm thinking of fucking like huge, enormous, fucking 10-foot tall bear, the size of a fucking like refrigerator. Like that's what I'm assuming in my head. Until I realized that fucking black bears aren't that fucking big. So like I feel like on a scale of like bears that you could take on, like a grizzly bear, I feel will kill you and tear you apart. A black bear, I feel you can take a black bear on.
I never said I wanted to kill a black bear. I said I wanted to kill a bear.
Kill a polar bear.
I'll kill a polar bear. I'll kill the polar bear grizzly mix.
Go to Antarctica and kill a polar bear.
I'll piss on its iceberg and melt the whole shit. Kill its whole lineage. See if I give a fuck.
What I'm saying is that I honestly think depending on the size of the bear, is that if the bear is the same size as you, I feel like you will win. If the bear's like 2 or 3 times the size of you, I don't know.
I'll kill a bear. I believe
Bears are bears.
I believe I can kill a bear or like any apex predator besides stuff with opposable thumbs. So obviously I'm talking about gorillas and chimpanzees because those fuckers are strong. They are also way smarter. They don't rely on claws and teeth. They have grip. I don't think I could kill a gorilla or a chimpanzee.
What about
If
a
I can
human?
kill a bear. Oh, a human?
Yeah, that would be easy for a lot of people. Like,
Wow.
hey, you little baby.
Oh my god! Whoa, that got dark real fast.
No, but like
You're an infant child?
like I said.
Google Gaga, well Google Gaga YouTube, bitch. Smack that baby.
But I hate New Year's resolutions. I always set them to fail them, but this year like I don't have a choice. Like because if I don't at least come across some type of success, like I'm going to my day job and I'm working I have a pretty decent job that like it's pretty dope, but I'm miserable. I don't want to work at the fucking pawn shop the rest of my life. So if I have something that could get me further, if I can get something that could push me a little further, I'm gonna take that.
That pepperoni.
Almost same. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, this beer is foaming. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Okay. Speaking about foaming, kind of side topic. That hot chocolate bomb, is that good? That looks good.
Oh, Veronica's.
That looks really good.
Interesting.
And just to describe for all the listeners, it's a mug with a big ass chocolate ball on top, covered in sprinkles.
It actually does look pretty good. No homo. Looks good.
It does. Very Christmassy spirit, too.
Christmas spirit.
Yeah, Christmas spirity.
But I'm with David. I hate New Year's resolutions. For me, I don't give a fuck about New Year's, I'll be honest. But it just so happens I had to be born 10 days after New Year's. So it seems like, hey, this guy's making all his life changes. Like, no, I don't care about New Year's, bro. I care about, the year of my birthday. Fuck New Year's. You know what I mean? And if I was born in the middle of July, that's when I'd be making all these changes. But, yeah, so go ahead and grab that while I lift that. Yeah.
Yeah, we just do that. It's easy. Jacking y'all's pizza.
Yeah, no, I seriously want to change my life. Like, it's, I don't want to be mediocre, and it sucks because I believe I'm a pretty mediocre person, but I don't want to be mediocre, man. It's like, you know, I can do a lot of stuff, but I'm not very great at everything I do. Like, I'm pretty good at everything I do, but there's nothing that would make me stand out.
What is the saying? That's master of all, or what is it?
Jack of all trades, master of none, or something like that. So yeah, like literally, I can do a little bit of everything. Literally a little bit of everything, but I'm just not particularly good in any one thing that I can do to where I can say like, oh, this dude, you know, I do carpentry. Oh, this dude's an amazing carpenter. You should see what he can make. Like, no, I can do very basic stuff.
He's saying that, like, not realizing that he's a fucking amazing singer that can fucking be on The Voice and fucking win and shit like that.
I don't think so. Like, I can play a little bit of guitar.
So, yeah,
I can sing a little bit.
You can sing fucking amazing. Like, that's something that
I'm just not great at it.
What do you mean?
Maybe I can be on like the Masked Singer. I don't know.
The Masked
Are you gonna bring out a guitar right now?
No, not right now.
Possibly later. I don't know. But yeah, it's like I don't want to live a mediocre life. It's like I'm gonna be fucking great or I'm not. No in between to where I'm gonna be living, you know, the 9 to 5 shit. I can't stand the 9 to 5 shit. Like, I understand everybody needs to do it. We need to live. It sucks that you need money to live, but that's the fucking truth. You need to have a decent job to even make barely a living. You need to make $15, $16 to freaking pay rent and buy decent food and just live. It sucks ass. I don't want to do that. I don't. I absolutely do not. So this next coming year and the year after that, I'm literally going to bust my ass. And I've been wanting to do all this stuff for many years, but I don't know. I've always been like, oh, I don't know how. But unlike other people who just quit, it's like, I don't know how to do this, but I'm gonna work and buy something that can help me do that. And legit, I mean, David knows. You haven't seen it, probably not. But I have like thousands of dollars in freaking streaming equipment, computers, cameras, audio equipment, freaking MIDI controllers. Like, I didn't know how to do stuff. So what I would do is I would work and buy something like, all right, cool, I can use this to make something later when I do learn how to do that. And I'm at the point to where I'm oversaturated in shit. Like, I should have started making stuff a whole fucking year and a half ago. 2 years ago, I had every decent item I needed. Mm-hmm. It wasn't just like, oh, use your camera phone. It was like, no, I had a pretty good camera. I had pretty decent audio equipment already. I could have started. Yeah. But I was afraid. Another thing about myself, I don't like the way I look. Like, I don't give a shit what anybody else thinks about how I look. They can call me ugly as fuck. Fuck you. I don't give a fuck what you say, but it's
you're
like,
sexy.
I see myself. It's like,
nope, you're sexy.
Anyways, that's how I feel when I see myself in videos. So I'd always been like, no, I can't. Like, fuck it. Like, I don't want to do this video. When I've edited and made videos, it's like, I don't like the way I look. I don't like the way I sound. I don't like the way this whole thing came out. So I'm not gonna do this. But you know what? I'm gonna go to work and I saw a new microphone I want. So I'm gonna buy that microphone. Or, you know, I saw this new lens I want. I'm gonna save up, buy that lens, whatever. But I'm at the point to where it's like, fuck. There's no more stuff. There's no more anything I can buy because I already have everything, and it's already really good. Like, compared to other people who started their channels and made their content, it's like, I would be several levels of where they would be as far as cameras and audio and lights and all that stuff. I'm already like, if you compare the equipment I had to the content that other people who have the equipment that I have, like, I'd probably have, I'd say several thousand people, if not tens of thousands of people following me, if I actually made content. But I digress to where we're gonna change all that this year. Yeah, in the next 2 years, and if not, My funeral's gonna be lit.
Oh my
Go.
And my thing is that it's just we've been doing this whole YouTube thing and content creation for a very long time, and to start back at zero and work our way back up to where we've been at, and as far as getting the views that we were getting before, because it's just like, if y'all don't know, like me and Javie used to run a channel called Squirrel Drinking Pictures, and you know, we got in a groove to where we were getting like thousands of views. Like we were literally like every day at least 50 to 100 views every day, and that's not even that. We would still be on the same posting schedule that we would be like, we'd post one video in like January, and then we wouldn't post like another video until like March, April, and then another one like 3 months later. And we've tasted it, we've been there, but we've never been at the point to where we've posted content consistently. And what we like, and you can go back to like a couple podcasts ago when we talked about it, was that that's what we wanted to do at the beginning of 2020. And then, you know, like next thing comes to next, you know, COVID hits, everything gets shut down. It puts a wrench in the gears of what like my plan for 2020 was, because I feel like if my main source of like content creation got, you know, put down the drain because I couldn't meet up with other people face to face the way that I wanted to. I was able to meet up with them on video chat and stuff like that, but it's completely different versus having like the media in front of you, having the tools in front of you to show somebody like, hey, do this, versus them like just watching it being done on a screen versus you showing them hands-on. Okay, if you take this step, you'll get here. If you take this step, you'll get here. And it just like I said, it just threw a wrench in the gears, fucked up my 2020. But I'm not gonna it's just COVID ain't going anywhere anytime soon, and I'm tired. I'm just tired. Like that's all what it comes down to. And so that's why I'm giving myself a year, because it's just like me personally started in I think it was 2017. Yeah, it was either 2017, 2016, something like that is when I started. And I've been doing it way too long to be as far behind as I am compared to where a lot of other people that are just getting out there are. I'm done being lazy. That's what it comes down to, is that I'm done being lazy.
It was in 2016. Because that's what I bet you guys. So we did our Cups for Cops video.
Yeah, that was 2016. Okay, so what's 2016?
December of 2016.
Yeah, December is when Javie came on. I started September 11th of 2016 is when I made the channel.
September 11th, dude.
It was so freaking ironic. But yeah, and then, but this year we have big plans. There's gonna be a content house coming pretty soon. Don't know when, but you know, that's in the works. Where like, well, Javie's not gonna be staying there, but he will be there at the content house when we shoot. If we need him to be there. But me, Sleepy, Champagne, we're moving in together to just create content, push out videos. Because like I said, this is it. Like this is my last year, man. I'm done. Like I know, like Sleepy, you're new to this, and you've come in at a very good time because the team that we have around us know what the fuck they're doing. It's just being lazy and not digressing, but what's the word I'm looking for? Not using their tools that they have available to them to be as good as they can. Utilizing the tools that they have in front of them, and all this knowledge that everyone brings to the table, and like it's gonna be a good fucking year for us. Like Champagne's kind of really pushed me in a direction of like, pull your head out of your ass, like, because I see what he's doing on his channel. I see what fucking like everybody's doing. Like Javie's fucking popping off on TikTok, by the way. In case I didn't know that, go follow him on TikTok. You're a TikToker.
Never thought I would be.
TikTok
Hated TikTok.
But it's gonna be a good year. Like there's gonna be a lot of moves being made, and there's gonna be because like I said, we don't have a choice. Like this is it. We have no excuses anymore of I don't have this, I don't have that, I can't do this, I can't do that. Because now it just comes down to you're just being lazy. You just don't want it bad enough. And I'm like, I fucking love Talladega Nights, and I push this towards everybody. Is that if you're not first, you're last. Push that on everybody because it's true. Like there's no point in going into a race and expecting to come in fucking second place. You're gonna be fucking first place or you're in last place. There is no in between.
What I push on people from the exact same movie is, ah, I'm on fire! Ah!
Help me! Pimp Jesus! Oh, man. Crazy.
I'm not saying that there's gonna be a change, but what I am saying is there has to be a change.
Yeah.
'Cause we've always wanted it, and we've always talked about wanting it, but like, for me, it's literally life or death. I can't wait any longer. Like, I can't. It's like, I'm either gonna be walking the streets of LA, you know, with a newspaper covering my face because paparazzi's like, oh my god, look at him, look at him, Tommy, oh my gosh, he has perfect tits. And
Oh,
it's
dark.
just like, yeah, I don't know how to describe it. You know, and it's not just about becoming rich and famous. It's about making a mark on this world.
Leaving a motherfucking legacy.
Like, I mean, you know, it's just like,
I don't know, I want to be rich and famous. I don't give a fuck. Like,
I want to be more than rich and famous. Like, yeah, I want to get to the point where I don't have to freaking look at the prices, and I don't have to worry about, like, oh shit, do I gotta pay this? It's like, yeah, I want to get to that point, but it's like,
Not looking on the right side of the menu.
like, I want to leave my mark on this world. In a good way. I gotta mention that. In a good way. Honestly, guys, if I didn't believe in God, I'd be like running a drug cartel right now.
I didn't have a heart.
Like, truly. And obviously, I'm not living that lifestyle, but I still believe that there's a higher power. But it's like, if I did not believe, like, I would be doing some jacked up, crazy, fucked up shit right now. Because, fuck it. If there's nothing to answer to,
Makes sense.
you know what I mean, right?
Yeah.
You belong to the streets.
I belong to the streets, and the streets would belong to me. Like, that type of shit. It's like, ugh. But I can't do all that stuff, so I gotta make my mark a different way. And I think I can. You know, I think I'm a pretty funny person, and I think people would like my content if I actually put content out. But yeah, it's a do or die these next couple of years.
Oh, shit.
For me, it's do or die.
Literally do or die.
It's intense.
But we're manifesting it into the world, so now we have it recorded and saying that, like me, like my New Year's resolutions or like my goals for 2020 is on my gaming channel, 360 videos, minimum 360 videos. That's my goal for the end of 2020 is to be at 360 videos. Obviously, I won't be streaming on, you know, Christmas Day, Thanksgiving, like my birthday, shit like that. But to have, like, even if I double up videos on certain days and stream, that's that. On the David Espinosa Speaks channel, I want to post one video every day, which right now, today is we're in December 31st, and I already have, like, the first 2 weeks of the year already ready to go. I just need to upload them, get them up and going. But yeah. And then Beer Gardeners, I'm in no rush. It's just whenever we feel like freaking drinking and shooting a video, let's fucking drink and shoot a video. That's fucking how we're gonna do it. Because that as far as that channel, that's a huge Instagram. Like, that's huge on Instagram as far as, like, it's basically like a blog is what it's gonna become. And then we're gonna push Sleepy here. He's kind of hasn't talked much because he's been eating the whole time.
The whole time.
Almost the whole time he's been eating. So
Good,
that's why he
that's
hasn't
good.
really been- Yeah, I'm reading Pizza Hut. It's fucking amazing. Pizza Hut sponsor our channel. That'd be dope.
Oh god.
Damn it. So Sleepy, tell us about your money moves. What's going on?
Money moves.
You know what? Actually, like,
Oh, yeah.
if we're gonna talk about like New Year's resolution, do you know what I think you should do, Sleepy? That I think would be really fucking dope because you have that mindset.
OnlyFans.
Debatable, but okay. Is your feet really fast?
Yeah, right. Foot fetish.
It's like
Bro,
those feet that I would want to pay to see.
people will pay.
It's weird.
It's
crazy.
weird. No, I was talking to coworkers. Sorry not to like cut you off, but I was talking at work. We had a coworker who didn't even understand what an OnlyFans was. Now this is an older guy, so he didn't know what OnlyFans was. So we were telling him, and we even said, and one of them knew that there isn't a woman who has an OnlyFans and all she does is cook on the channel. That's it. Just cook. Nothing sexual. Just cooks food. People pay her. It's crazy.
She cook naked or?
No, nothing sexual, man. Just
Yeah.
cooks.
I mean, there's a lot of people that like who? What's her name? What's her name?
Bath bar?
Cerny. No, Cerny. Amanda Cerny, right? That's her name?
Mm-hmm.
She was like big on fucking Vine and then she became huge on YouTube. But even she started an OnlyFans and she's doing nothing sexual but just like it's like advanced Instagram. You're paying for fucking like pictures and shit of like shit that you can get for free somewhere else. So, yeah. But
We'll
I
pay
think,
for it though.
I think what would be really fucking dope for this year for you to shoot is post a video like of you starting with like keep your day job like working day to day, but do like a side hustle and like start at like $0 and just like see how far you can get just hustling your way up like different stuff, and just to see how far you can get in a year. Just like go on fucking Facebook Marketplace or fucking Craigslist, find something that people are giving shit away for free, and just go like flip it and then
flip
use
it.
that money and go find something else like you can make money off of, and just see how far you can fucking get by the end of next year. I feel like you'd kill that because I just like I don't know like I just feel like you would be able to if you had the like the what do you call it? Because I know you have the drive and you have the want for it, but if you had the content creator side to it, add that in there, that'd be fucking dope. And people fucking eat that shit up. Like, I'm watching a guy right now that's trading his way up from a $400 car to a Ferrari. That's what he's doing. And it's not like an overnight thing. Like, it's gonna take time. And but every time he sells the next car, he posts a video. And then he posts like another video, the next car that he flips. And so the videos are like, they're kind of far apart because it's like he may not be able to sell a car for like a month or two. And like, so I've been just obsessed with it because it's so fucking dope to watch. Like, seeing people turn fucking nothing into something. I think even that dude, what's that kid's name? Bahiza or Biza or something like that.
Sir, you know you currently work for Punjab, right?
What's your point?
You're saying steal all the shit and sell it.
Not what I'm saying, but
Okay,
I'd watch
fine,
that.
don't steal it.
I'd watch
Don't
it.
get caught taking it.
Yeah.
But you have access to a lot of items and deals that, I mean, are cheaper than brand new.
Oh yeah, completely.
You also get a discount yourself because you're an employee.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna sell shit because I like my job.
Isn't it at pawn shops though? Once they don't pay, it generally loses value or something like that. I don't know if that's true or not.
No, the way that it works is like, so like when someone brings in their shit, they either pay for it to keep it or they let it go when it comes out for sale.
Oh, okay.
And then so they pay like monthly interest, which I think like it's stupid because you're paying fucking 240%.
They make so much
so much
money
fucking
off of
money.
that.
Like, and that's that they're like losing money because of fucking COVID and everything. Because like surprisingly, people aren't spending money as stupidly as they were before COVID. So people, as ironic as it is seeing it is that right now poor people do not need money. Like as weird as that sounds, is that they don't. Because not like, and it has nothing to do with like, oh, they got a stimulus check. They're the good chunk of people that like go through pawn shops and that are in like the bottom 1% are all living off the system, and the system's giving them extra money to where they don't need to come into the pawn shop anymore. Like COVID's hurting the working class, but it's not hurting the people that like are living off the system that were already living off the system before COVID-19 hit. And that's what a good chunk of the people that come into the pawn shops are. But even then, I see it every day. Like people, like we have dudes that fucking buy shit on clearance. Like they'll buy it, like they'll spend like $200, $300 on like buying clearance shit. They'll go to the flea market, flip it, come back like a week later, buy more shit from us. Then they'll go to the flea market and they'll flip it, sell it. Like, and we call them wholesalers because that's what they are. They find shit. They find shit that they know that if, like, let's say the fucking bottle that you're drinking out of, if that bottle, if I buy it for $1 and I know I can flip it for like $4, I'm gonna fucking flip it for $4. And I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna buy 4 more bottles for $1 and flip those for $4 a piece. Same concept. But I feel like you personally, like, I feel like Sleepy, I think you could do that. I feel like you could do that and like set yourself like a stupid high goal that would be like way, even if you weren't able to reach it, it would be still dope to see you like come up on top. Like even if you were to like, let's just say like give yourself like 2 years to come up with like the down payment for a house. Like saying that you have like a pretty high down payment, I'm pretty sure like if you can find like a 10%, 5% down, you could do it a lot sooner. But depending on I don't know what your credit was like, but setting yourself up for that is that doing like oh, I'm gonna flip my way to a down payment for a house or something like that, or I'm gonna grind my way to a down payment for a house, or I'm gonna grind my way to a fucking Lambo or something like stupid crazy out there.
10x rule, baby. That's it.
I would love to do that, but for whatever reason, this universe and everybody inside of it fucking hates me.
I don't hate you.
Give it time. Yeah, no, I don't know. I feel like I'm really nice to people, and then people just like shit on me like bad. It's like what? And I'm not talking about just like people I know, but like, you know, as a delivery driver, I interact with.
Oh, you interact with
Like 20 customers and then another 40 or 50 people, you know, because I'm shopping for them or, you know, buying stuff, you know, buying food for them, whatever. And it's like all the time, like just get random attitude for no reason. And it's like, okay, thank you, ma'am. Have a nice day. Like, that's pretty much my attitude. And it's like, shit, you know, what did I do to get shit on? But I would love to do that. It would be like how I can turn this $1 into 1 penny because everybody just keeps shitting on me. You know what I mean? I could definitely do that, but not the other way around.
Crazy concept.
It's awful.
Try it though. Instead of saying everybody hates you, say everybody likes you. Law of attraction.
To say that. Well, you see, I say that because it's what I've noticed. I'm still very kind to people, so I'm still doing the actions for that, but it's not I'm saying it because, you know, I believe that. It's like, no, you've shown me a very shitty side, so that's what I've seen, you know what I mean? I'm not saying, oh, everybody, you know, there are a lot of people that I say like, oh man, my life's so bad, well, what happened? It's like, I asked for 2 slices of cheese on my grilled cheese and they only gave me 1.
That's horrible.
Like my dad disowned me today, so like,
yikes,
there's a difference between your slice of cheese and, you know what I mean? It's like, and I don't tell them that, it's just what I think. Anyways, yeah. I don't know, you're a very likable guy though.
No, I like you. See?
Alright.
You
Podcast
can't.
over. Podcast over.
You're like, God damn it.
He's made it weird.
I do like all y'all though. Y'all are cool.
Of course I'm cool. I'm cool as fuck.
Not cool as none. Nah.
Whoa.
Here you go, dropping bombs.
He's way cooler than me by a long shot. I'm just more obnoxious than him.
Whoa.
My thing is that it's just like I'm self-aware that I'm not meant to be a content creator, but the only way that I can get to where I need to be at is to become a content creator. Because I just want other people, like, if it was up to me, I would just fucking be behind the scenes, fucking just telling people what to do. Because it's just what I love to do. I love the grind. But I feel like I'm gonna be, because I'm addicted to the grind. I love fucking building channels from nothing and turning them into something. It's just what I love to do. It's fun. But I feel like if I was to get to the points where, like, I was to get, like, stupid, like, amounts of people following me and shit like that, I would just, like, fall off the face of the earth and just want to do it all over again. Like, I don't know what it is. I'm just addicted to. I'm addicted to the struggle. I don't know why. Like, I don't know what it is, but I am. And if I could just get get somebody from one level to to a higher level, I can start that all over with somebody else, and I'm still doing what I fucking love to do, which is fucking helping people out, making them fucking famous. Like, this is what I love to do. It's what I want to do. Like, I want to be like fucking Gary Vee telling people like, no, dipshit, you need to do it like this. You're fucking doing it wrong. Like, that's the shit that I fucking love. Like, that's the one thing. Like, we used to have the YouTube meetups before COVID hit and everything, before we could stop meeting in like public. And I loved being in front of people and talking to them, telling them, like, having them ask questions like, oh, what would you do for this? What would you do for that? They'd be like, it's not that hard. You do this, you do that. But it's because, like, I study it. I see what's working for people, how people got to where they're at, the branding behind it, the analytics side behind it. Why make a new wheel? Like, why fix what ain't broken? If somebody's fucking doing it and they're doing it good, don't copy what they're doing specifically, but do the behind the scenes stuff of what they're doing to get you to that same spot.
Yeah, man. That's true.
Well, sir, make me famous.
I told you, I'll send you TikToks all day.
Draw past 2 years.
No, make me famous. Not send me TikToks.
Alright, start up an OnlyFans. We'll start taking pictures of your
Only
feet.
hams.
Only hams.
Only hams.
So how many deliveries you do today, Jar?
Not many, because I only worked half a day. 8?
Okay.
I didn't work till about 12:30.
Did any of those people tell you they hated you?
Almost.
Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay.
They did. By living on the 3rd floor and making me go up. The last one, the reason why I stopped for the day. 3rd floor, groceries from HEB.
Okay.
5
Best place, by
5
the way.
cases of water.
Oh my god.
And then a lot of other groceries. And then they had like 2 things of soda, but soda, I grabbed both of them with fingers like that. So I had bags on my hands and 2 sodas. So that wasn't bad, but it was the cases of water. I had to go up. I had to make 4 trips.
Wait, like the 5-gallon cases of water? The big jugs?
No, just 48 bottles.
Oh, yeah. I know what you're talking about.
So
5 cases of those.
that wasn't bad. See, I don't care about actually working hard. I love to work hard. It's these bastards don't tip that good.
Oh man, here we go. Don't worry, you're in the service industry, so we get it.
But that's different. See, the with regular servers at restaurants, you can order an $80 steak, and they bring you that one plate, and they fully expect you to pay 20% of that one plate that took them 4 seconds to go to the... I'm walking up 2 sets of stairs, walking up and down. I did 4 trips for this one customer. They tipped me $3. I don't know how much their order was because it's already prepaid. I'm just delivering it. That's a lot different than buying something that costs a lot and it's very small. That's one. So let's talk about servers for a little bit. So I'm a great tipper. I usually leave between 25, at least 25%, more most of the time.
Damn.
If I spend like $15 on food, I'll probably leave them like $22, $20, up to $25, like the rest. So they'll keep $8 or $9 off of a $15 meal.
Oh, I thought you meant you tipped them $25. I'm like, bro, how is that?
No.
15,
Well, even
If somebody gets
that's like
I don't care how
$100.
much I'm paying. If let's say I go to like a restaurant, like let's say like I go and I get my tacos, right? And my tacos cost like freaking no more than $10, and somebody gives me fucking amazing fucking service. If I'm giving them a fucking $10 tip on my $10, I'm 100% cool with that. Like, there's no problem in the
see,
world.
I'm fine with that too. But even if they're bad servers, like I'll still leave them at least 25%. That's just me. But my actual beliefs on the tipping system is it's your employer's job to pay you. I'm not there for your fucking service. I'm there to eat. I don't give a fuck about your service. If I could go back to the kitchen and get my own food and get my own drink, I would. I don't trust people. I really don't. Especially with food. I don't. Not only that, is I drink a lot.
You say good food, me.
I drink a lot.
Okay, so I want to add on that. As you mentioned that very statement, because that's exactly what I was going to say, how do you think that person who just tipped you $3 felt then? Do you think that was also the same mentality, thinking that it is the company's responsibility to pay you, not them?
No.
Okay.
I'm not gonna lie, as somebody who orders a shitload of fucking delivery, I've never, like, I don't think I've ever tipped more than like $3 on delivery. If I'm being honest,
but the thing is,
I don't see it the same way. Like,
well, here's the thing: this person spends at least $150 of groceries.
Yeah.
It's different than buying a few burgers for lunch and they come and drop off the bag and that's it.
Oh yeah, that makes sense. Versus
if you lived on the 3rd floor, would you think about that? Like, oh shit, this person is bringing shitload of groceries.
$150 worth of groceries.
Probably more. Groceries is expensive as fuck, and you can tell based off of the amount that they have and what they have. Like it's a lot. I mean,
yeah.
I mean, literally, you can spend $50-$60 on groceries and only have like 3 or 4 bags.
Yeah, depending on what you get. Yeah.
But are you actually like? If they lived in a house, whatever, I could park in their driveway, drop everything off. These motherfuckers lived on the 3rd floor apartments. Bro, how do you live on the 3rd floor, order 5 cases of water, and then a shitload of other groceries? Again, it was 4 trips. And here's the thing. It was 4 trips for me. I carry a shitload of stuff. If it was somebody else, they would probably be making 6 or 7 trips. I have a hook, I have a ring that I put a shitload of bags on, and literally probably like 50 pounds of bags alone. I mean, like, I'm a delivery driver, but there's also a lot of smaller people. You know, I mean, you guys see me, I'm big, but I'm also really strong.
No way.
They would probably only take 1 case of water. So I was taking 2 cases of water.
Jar.
Plus bags. Plus bags. So if it was another delivery driver, they would have made at least 6. No, I truly believe at least 6 trips. Up to the 3rd floor. I mean, as a person, like, as a decent human being, if you order literally groceries that would be overflowing off of this table, and you know that you didn't want to do it yourself, like, would you leave more than $3 tip?
No.
That's what I'm saying. I still can't wrap my head around it because it's just like the same way. I just don't see it the same. Like, I understand you get paid off of tips, like, but it's just like, I guess I've never paid attention to it because it's just like, in my head I'm all like, you're charging me for a delivery fee already.
No, I'm not charging you. I know
you're not. But the thing is that when I'm thinking it from my point of view, this is why I don't tip more than like maybe $3, $2 when I get delivery. It's like the company that you work for is already charging me a small cart fee because I ordered less than and then you're charging me a delivery fee on top of that, and then on top of that. So
here's the thing about the difference between delivery drivers and people who work in the service industry at restaurants. Is they're directly employed by the restaurant. We are independent contractors.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're still getting paid by the restaurant or the grocery or whoever's paying us. But I'm not a Walmart employee or an H-E-B employee as that server is.
Yeah, that makes sense.
It's a little bit different. But not only that is, think about the amount of work that they do versus somebody who has to make 4 to 7 trips up 3 flights of stairs to give you your product versus somebody who's in the restaurant who can go from kitchen. Looks like your table's pretty far.
For listeners, Jar just took like 20 steps.
And how fast fast that? How fast was that?
Super fast.
Did I do
10
any
seconds.
actual work
Yeah.
besides walking?
No.
Besides grabbing a plate? Besides grabbing a drink and walking?
Don't
Bitch.
drop it.
I'm literally carrying. I probably carried close to 200 pounds of food up to this third story. Versus in a restaurant bringing what, a pound burger at the most. Burgers don't even weigh that much these days. And fries. I literally did 200 times the fucking work as a server, at least in bringing the weight. Not to mention the distance and climbing stairs. Like, who the fuck climbs stairs to deliver grilled cheese? Servers don't. But that's not my point. My point is they get mad about it and write posts about it. Oh, you shouldn't be going out to eat if you can't afford to tip.
Oh, the tip. Okay, yeah. Okay, this. Yeah.
Wait, what?
Do you understand that?
No, like servers, they'll post like when people give them a shitty tip, they'll take a picture of the receipt and be like, "Oh, if you can't afford to tip, don't go out to eat." That's completely understandable. That's fucking annoying as fuck.
See, I'm mad at, they didn't give me a tip,
that part.
but I'm not there thinking that I'm fucking entitled because, again, that's my job. And I signed up for it.
Yeah.
But I'm not online posting my feelings about, oh my gosh, you ordered a $50 grilled cheese. It only took me 3 seconds to deliver, and you gave me $2 tip? You didn't even give me 10% tip? $5? How fucking dare you? It's like, bitch, I ran a marathon through fucking the Spartan marathon up a fucking hill through the fucking jungle, killed like 4 people to bring you your groceries, and I'm not here posting about it. So that's my thing on tips. Again, I'm a great tipper.
Starting the podcast on it.
I'm a great tipper. I am fucking great. But you did not deserve to open your stupid fucking mouth because it took you 4 seconds to walk to the kitchen and bring somebody food. They are not there for your service. They are there for the food. And again, if they could get their own food, they probably would.
I agree with that. I don't know. Like, to me, I don't give a shit. Like, I guess it's just because I never pay attention to the stupid shit like that. Like, to me, I'm just about service. Like, it's just about the way that you treat me as a fucking human being versus if a server comes up to me and they have a shitty fucking attitude, that's like, okay, you're getting a shitty tip. But if they're there and they're like, I don't want to say like they're serving me because that's just what they're getting paid to do, but at the end of the day, like, it's my fucking money. You're not entitled to fucking get my money just because you feel like you have to.
Yeah, I mean,
versus
if
you treat me like a
price.
Yeah.
If you order $50 things, like 50 single dollar things, and they have to come to you 50 times, and they do it, you know what? Hey, I'm pretty impressed. You came over here and you did your fucking job 50 times. But if I order that $50 steak, it takes you 3 seconds over here, and you're bitching and complaining about it, fuck you, bro. Seriously. I mean, I don't know. That's
Did you say this person's address?
Oh, dude, it happens all the time. It's too much. That's why I
off
quit.
on a tangent.
That's why I quit today's. Like, all right, I'm fucking done. Like that pissed me
That
off.
was your last order?
It really did. That was my last
That
order.
was his last order.
Again, and normally I don't care about the tips because I usually work for the guarantees.
Sleepy's eyebrows went up.
You like the tip,
Like the
right?
tip.
Oh, I like the tip. It's great. Big old fat juicy tip. Makes my day.
The bigger the better.
The bigger the better. But
That's fucking wild.
yeah, man. Like, I don't know. That's just my thing on tips. Like, I don't believe that people should be forced to, pay a tip, especially for servers, because again, they're working for Chili's or whoever the fuck they're working for. I think it's just for the company to be like, oh wow, you didn't get paid enough, and that's the customer's fault because they don't want to take responsibility because they make enough money to pay servers decent wages. They really do. As somebody who worked in the food industry and ordered food for my company, food is not that expensive. They probably make 8 or 9 times the amount. If you order a $10 plate, They probably only spent a fucking $1 making that plate, plus, you know, the freaking electricity or whatever to run all the shit to cook all of that. Maybe $2 at the most. They made enough money. They just don't want to pay you. They want profit. You know, why put that on the customer? That's my thing.
You said that.
I did say that.
You did.
I did.
But I forgot where I was going with it, so it doesn't matter.
Sleep is ready for the sleepy.
He's strong, dude. Had that
Dude,
Four
I've been
Loko
up
a few
since,
weeks
like,
ago.
Nah, I've been up since 4 a.m.
Damn it, can't relate. I went to sleep at 4 a.m.
Oh, same.
I mean, we're already coming up on the hour mark. I think it's time to wrap it up. Don't forget to check out everybody's channels down below.
New Year's resolution, a recap, go big or die.
I keep looking at that chick on
Oh yeah, no.
Jar Jar's phone.
I was looking at TikTok.
I'm like, why is she like smiling? It's like nothing's happening.
It's okay, dude. She's a cute Asian chick. It's not good.
Wow, that was
Alright, we're gonna end it there. That's all the time we got for y'all today. Hope y'all enjoyed the video.
She was
Don't
16.
forget to like, comment, I got weird. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe.
Unsubscribe.
All that good shit down below.
Next one's 15.
But this is the Daily Marz. We'll catch y'all later. Bye.
Later.